course. Excuse me, right whenever right when I'm gonna go to talk to you guys, I have a nice little yawn. Hope I didn't get you guys. So good morning. It's like almost 7:30. A little chilly out. My fingertips are a little frosty. But I was gonna show you guys where I was at last night. I didn't really get a chance because I kind of had old habits, you know, from the trail where just hike. I'm like, it's still daylight, I gotta get more miles. And I'm like, I only have 20 miles and I've already done 10 of them. So, so I finally forced myself. I'm on the Richardson Creek Trail, which is right over this way, right kind of like at the base of this hill over here. This is where the creek runs, and it's right there. And I found this nice little kind of open area, and set up camp in here last night. It was a pretty nice spot to be in. This is a kind of a connector in between the Richardson Creek and Tally's Creek trails. It's technically the Richardson Creek, but there's another section that runs on the other side of this ridge over here, and then over here there's a bridge where you cross, and there's two sections of creek that come together, and you go out that way, and then it's about a mile out to the road, and not too far from the trailhead, but I'm going to go the long way around. Anyways, there's the bridge over there, I can see it. So, it's over. I don't think you can see it, but it's over that way. Anyways, so I'm planning to do the other 10 miles this morning. I did want to show you my setup real quick. I'm about to break it down and eat some breakfast and get a move on. But this is basically the setup, minus a ground sheet, but I'll show you what I did here. So this is the rain fly from my hammock, which I had flipped over this way. Oh, sorry, let me point it the right spot. Flipped over this way and A-framed, tied off to the trees, and then I had it lashed out with my little lightweight stakes. Those are the stakes that came with my Big Agnes tent, the DAC stakes, which are my initials. I like that. I don't know, it makes me happy. Okay, and then under this, what I have here is my Bora Gear Ultralight bivy. So like I said, this is the sil nylon down here on the bottom, and this is the argon material on the top, and this is the chest, the top zip, which goes across the chest, and you can kind of lay all the way here, and then this is pulled up and zipped, and it hangs out like this, and you can see it's got the netting. And in case you don't know how to spell it, Bora Gear, highly recommended. This is the first real spin with this, but I absolutely love it. Okay, anyways, so it's got the lash point right here on the netting, which I took a piece of cordage from one side of this because I didn't actually have any, and they're way too long for anything I ever use it for. So I went ahead and took a stretch off of that, which is a couple feet, and tied it off one end loosely on this, and then the other end right here, and that was just to keep the netting off of my face. And it also has two lash points down here on the bottom at the foot, which I did not tie off. No need. And so inside of that was my 20-degree bag right there, which kept me nice and cozy. It was only supposed to get down to like the low 30s last night, so I was snug as a bug in a rug. And then under that, I had my trusty ridge rest. I kind of wanted to use the silver side, but it was rolling out the wrong way. So tonight, I'm just going to roll it up, or this morning, I'm going to roll it up green side on the inside. So when I roll it out, it'll naturally just want to be silver side up. I'm not even going to sleep on it tonight. But I'm going to do that just for the future. And yeah, so that's the sleeping setup. Very simple. And it was really quick to set up and very, very comfortable. I had a nice little spot here. I cleared a couple of branches out the way, but otherwise it was actually fairly ready-made. Well, I got you here. I guess I'll go ahead and show you my new pack, which is the Hyperlight Mountain Gear 2400 Southwest. And the thing that makes it the Southwest is that it's got this solid Cordura. The Wind Rider is kind of the same thing, but it has like a mesh netting, and I don't trust myself with mesh netting, so so it's got this nice pocket, and it's got a nice just open inside. It has the mesh netting here if you want to put a water reservoir there or any other items. And yeah, and it holds pretty much everything. I mean, everything is out of it here. Clothes bag. I had a pillow in this bag. I don't even really need it. I brought it just in case I was going to use it to lay on, and I used my clothes. Food bag. There's my compression sack, my original compression sack from my sleeping bag. It wasn't going to rain, so I was okay with that. And this is the stuff sack for the bivy bag. And then the this I have a bag for it, which I yesterday was thinking, oh, I should have brought that because I could put it in there, but I didn't, and I just brought this rolled up, which is how I carried it on the AT because I lost my tree strap bag in somewhere in Northern Virginia, the campsite at the north end of the roller coaster. So if you were there and you found a little Eno bag, I promise I didn't leave it on purpose. I really wanted that bag. I wanted it, but I couldn't find it. I put it in the normal spot where I put it on my campsite, and it just disappeared. Alright, well, I mean, really, that's about it. I am going to eat some breakfast and get myself moving so I can warm up. Like I said, my fingers are a little frosty, and it should be a nice day of hiking, I think. Oh, I don't know if you can see it from here. I will try. Okay, on that branch, there's a little bag. Unfortunately, that was me. I was trying to hang my food last night, and yeah, it got stuck up there. It got stuck. I tried pulling it down, I tried swinging it around, and there's nothing doing, unfortunately. And I had two, it's my bag for my tent spikes. I'm really glad no one actually saw that in action. I can't even tell you how long it took me just to get it up there. And guys, there's like a million better branches out here. Alright, enough morning rambling. I'm gonna get some food in me, a little bit of coffee, cold coffee. I didn't bring my stove this time. I don't know if you noticed I didn't say there was a stove. Didn't bring a stove, because I'm trying to do the stoveless thing, and also using the Aquamira creeks right there, so I'm gonna get some water. And anyways, that's about it. So I'm gonna eat some breakfast, and I'll see you guys down that way. Later. Okay, I tried to get my camera out fast enough, but I think I missed them. There were a couple of whitetail running around out here. I mean, I've seen a few of them. but I think they've usually heard me coming first, and these two didn't. But when I actually had to try reaching for my camera, it was a little bit tougher to get to because I didn't have my clip. So I think they're gone. That's a shame. It's a beautiful morning though. Starting to warm up a little bit by bit. My toesies aren't quite as cold as they were. I got my gloves on and my fingers are like way cold. But it's a great morning to be hiking. Still haven't seen anybody out here. I think I heard somebody when I was breaking camp this morning, but haven't seen anybody. Alright. The Tallies Creek Trail had a lot of blowdowns, but Richardson Creek has been mostly pretty good. A couple of spots where it's been flooded over because it follows the creeks a little bit closer. And we did have rain last week. So, alright. Alright, so I about a mile back actually saw some more whitetail, which was pretty exciting. A buck, a young one, like four point or so. I didn't get like a very close look because him and a doe took off in different directions. He went a little ways and then kind of hung out for a second, and I was trying to figure out what's going on. And and as I started to move a little bit, another doe came cruising out of the brush, and then they both took off into the wild unknown. But I'm out here at Clear Springs Campground. There's a lake trail. It's about a mile that runs around here, and I came over this way. The trail kind of runs off there, and you can kind of see a little gazebo up there. That's along the trail. But if down there you take a right and go up the hill, there's a secret little back way. And I think there used to be camping back there, and then you can kind of come in that back way to get here. I found that when I was here around Thanksgiving. But yeah, so it's in a nice little pond, lake, formed with a dam. It was man-made. And this is a really nice little campground. And you see there's a release valve. And so the bridge runs right here, and I'm just going to walk right along that way. And I'll give you guys a look when I get over there. It's really warmed up a lot. It's almost lunchtime. And I've got about a mile and a half back to the car, so I'm almost done. It really is, oh my god, such a gorgeous day. I mean, just look at that. You see there's another, you can see the top right there of another cool old gazebo. Alright, well, I'm gonna make my way around over there because they got civilized restrooms as well. And a water fountain. Newfangled. Alright. I'm having a good time. I'm actually, this is really short, you know. 20 miles. Just ain't enough anymore. Alright, well, I'll catch you guys down on the peninsular. So here I am. That's where I was over there. and almost walked up on some guy peeing. Said he was messing with his friends. But I think he was just trying to catch some fish. Anyways, I'm over here at this little gazebo, and this is a neat little spot. Like I said, this is man-made, and it's got some little swimmers in it. I've seen some fish because of the rain we had not long ago. It's still kind of cloudy. I was here last time. You can see straight to the bottom, but you can see park area runs over that way. And there's like some bathrooms over here, and you can see there's showers in there. So if you're out here hiking in the Homochitto National Forest, just sneak down here and they got some hot showers. I didn't say that out loud, did I? To the side of that you can go up and there's a group camp. Over this way you can kind of see a facility. There's another bathroom over there and some campsites that run up that way. And then if you look, there's another peninsula, and then over this way there's some campsites. And you can kind of see the other pavilion over there. There's one that was built by the CCC, obviously back in the 30s. That's right there, and then on the other side of it there's another little section of facilities where you can use the bathroom and get water and all that. And you can kind of see it from here. I'll probably have to get you a closer shot. But there's a spot over there where you can give sermons with a pulpit and everything. It's kind of cool. I mean, to be honest with you, if I was going to sit and listen to someone preach, I think I'd rather do it out here than all stuffed up in a building. No offense to anybody. But yeah, so it's been gorgeous. It's been a great hike. Kind of sad for it to be done, but there will be more. This really was kind of a gear shakedown. Like I said, I'm gonna probably get some better footage of the new stuff. You know what I was thinking? I might, like, whenever I talk about the new stuff, I might go back and talk about my old piece of gear that I had as well, that I used on the AT that is its counterpart, or if it's the same thing, then I'll just talk about it, you know. And then eventually, when I have my whole kit together, I'll do kind of an overview of everything. You know, the usual gear list. Yeah. So really, I'm just gonna walk over here. I got about, it's less than a mile from here to where my car is at, and then I'm gonna be heading out of here, go see my dad, and probably edit this video and get it up on the YouTubes for you guys to see. See, there's some picnic tables out here. On a nice cool morning, you can actually get like when we're here in November, you get a nice fog that kind of hangs out down here, which is pretty awesome. And here's your little amphitheater and a little pulpit. Everybody say amen. Amen. We only walk in the light out here. And it looks like a couple backpackers over there. These are the first people I've seen in 2 days. I haven't seen anybody. But I am seeing a pavilion. Look at this. Beautiful. I love these structures like this. And it's got benches. Nice little benches. And a fireplace. So there we go. Alright. Well, I think that's going to probably be it about it for me. I got to get back to the Ninja Whip and get a move on. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.